Hey. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Hey, everybody. How have y'all been doing? If you're on the East Coast, a part of this snowstorm, are y'all staying warm and cozy? Happy Monday. We're going to do a general reading for the last couple of weeks of the month. We might even get a little insight into February as well. Maybe we'll see what comes up. I also might take a couple of questions. Oh, boy's out quite yet. Boy's out yet. I heard that the kids ain't going back to school till Thursday. I honestly feel like people just kind of dragging their feet. Like, if I drag my feet to get some of this stuff done, I won't have to go back to work all the way. Hey, welcome in. I actually think I want to use my Miss Cleo deck tonight. Yeah, it feels better. Each one of my decks has a different feel. Sometimes, like, there's particular decks that I don't even use when I'm live because they just don't, that ain't what they for. And then some cards are like, some decks are like, oh, we going live? Okay, let's go. And I feel like that's my Miss Cleo deck for sure. All right. Let's see what we have. Can y'all hear me okay? I feel like I'm kind of talking a little low. I'm just kind of chilled out. I done made dinner. I made my chicken thighs too. They were delicious. Smothered them babies with some rice. Some salad. So yummy and delicious. Okay, back. All right. Let's see what Spirit has for the last couple of weeks. Is it the last week? Last week of the month. All right, let's see. Here we call upon your thirsty with love and light for the greater good of all involved. Holy Spirit, what is it that we need to know about this week? Love and light. Hey everybody. This is going to be a general message. everyone for the rest of the week for all signs. Hey. But the breakdown will be a love reading, a money and career, finance reading, and then anything else. Because that's how Spirit's giving it to me right now. So bear with me while I pull these cards. Sometimes I never really know how the readings are gonna go. Like, lately I've been doing by sign, by element, But this is cool too. I'm actually already enjoying how this is coming out. I ain't got time. Deuces. The perfect song for this. There we go. The claws are back, baby. The claws are back. Alrighty. So let me ask you all that are here. So we are coming to the end of January, which me personally, I feel like this January went by quick as shit. I don't feel like it dragged on like I feel like most Januaries feel. Um, but now that we are, coming to the end of this month, how are you feeling? What happened this month? And please put this in the comments. I really want to know. How are you feeling? What has happened this month that you're like, okay, bet? Like, is there something that happened this month for you that is really kind of setting the theme or like setting the pace like for the rest of the year? Or let's not even get too ahead of ourselves, right? Maybe even for the rest of the quarter, right? So like, has something happened where you're like, all right, bet, like this is definitely something that is putting some energy and some fuel behind what it is that I'm trying to accomplish or what it is that I'm trying to do. This could be career-wise, this could be love, this could be personal development, personal growth, this could be, family stuff, children, like I definitely want to hear. A lot of shadow work, releasing, discipline, yes. New money, I'm feeling optimistic, yes. Come on with the new jobs, new career moves. A lot of newness in the month of January, and that's beautiful. That's really amazing. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put this ask a question thing on here because YouTube really wants me to. So, boom, there we go. But how do I make it not in my face? Okay, there we go. I guess. Let me scooch over. So Moon does clear. I'm new to these tarot videos. Is it something where you actually believe the cards are magic, or is it more of a fun hobby and you don't actually think anything magic is going on? Well, it's not magic. I'm just naturally gifted. It isn't magic. I don't believe that the cards are magic. I just understand and can interpret the cards. And then I also have the ability to see and hear, and I'm also a medium as well. So it's a little bit deeper than magic. I'm not, waving some fucking magic wand or some shit. Like it is. We're beyond that over here on this channel, baby. But welcome. And let's get into it. So okay, let's get into love. So I don't know why, and I don't know if it's because we're coming right into February, the love month. I don't know, but Spirit's like, come on, we're gonna talk straight out the gate about love. And right, and I'm hearing Spirit say it's not even really necessarily about love per se, like romantic love. It really does feel like self-love. It feels like you have done a lot this January, so you really want to make sure that you are celebrating yourself, that you are, congratulating yourself and not skipping over the big shit. So, it definitely feels like you might need to go ahead and pour a glass, and say cheers and say congratulations, say you did a good job. It's the beginning of the year, so I'm hearing Spirit say that what you don't want to make a habit of when it comes to things that you've accomplished, whether they're big or small, even if it's just like something that you were able to like knock off your to-do list, something that you were really procrastinating on and dragging your feet on last year, and it's like, boom, I finally got it done, right? They're like, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a moment to acknowledge that I accomplished this thing. Okay, I did this thing. You have the Three of Cups with this. You also have the Ace of Cups. When I say, you might want to pour yourself a glass, you might want to say cheers. Like, there's more to come, and there's that feeling with that. Earlier this year, you can go back and look at the New Year reading, for the beginning of the month. This feels like one of those things where I said, this is going to be an action-oriented year. So if you want to get shit done, if there's things that you want to accomplish, like if there's things that you want to do, it's about not just talking about it, but taking action on it. And when you take action on it, it will be successful. So you have the Queen of Staves here, which is the Queen of Wands in the traditional deck with this as well. And it does feel like full steam ahead. It's giving you that motivation, right? It's not that you need other people's approval, or you need other people's acknowledgement. It's just, I accomplished this thing and I did it. Like, come join me in the celebration. Let's celebrate whatever the fuck you're doing too. So it's all of it. I am saying too that if you're single and you're dating, okay, you are actively dating, you are actively putting yourself out there, you're going on dates, you're talking to people with the intention to be in a serious connection. It feels like this month you did get real serious about dating, and you did get really serious about a particular connection. Okay, you might even be coming to the end of this month and having to choose and having to decide, okay, who am I moving forward with? Okay, because baby, this isn't right. You're going into February, and I'm going to tell y'all single people, it feels like, Valentine's Day isn't going to be just about, my Valentine, my love. You know, it's gonna be about you, and it's gonna be about friendship, and it's gonna be about, you know, the love that you have for your family or for your kids, and again for yourself. Okay, heavy on the self love, heavy on the self love. So if you had an intention to like, oh, like to start some sort of self care ritual this month, if you said, well, I'm going to stretch every morning, I'm going to make sure I drink more water. Like, it feels like it's like the small things, okay? It's not, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week. It's not that shit. It's the small stuff, the things that you do at home, how you take care of yourself, that if you haven't started that this month, you need to really get on the ball with that, okay? Because it really does kind of set a bar, and it sets a standard for the rest of your year when it comes to how you take care of yourself, okay? Hearing that so loud. Now, when it comes to your career, when it comes to finances, when it comes to business, even, listen, new money is upon us, okay? Like, new money is upon us, and it feels like it's all around, okay? So it's important for you to like see that shit and take the opportunity, okay? I don't know how many times I've said, like, this year it's not necessarily about giving other people the opportunity that you know is for you. Like, it's your opportunity. You're not meant to like take it and give it to somebody else. Like, it's one thing if you take an opportunity and you create more opportunities, right? Like, maybe you know, you are able to hire people, or maybe you're able to contract people or something, and you give those people that opportunity in that way. But you're not meant to like give the opportunity directly to someone else. Does that make sense? Okay, because it's for you. You have the Ace of Coins here. It's a seed for you to plant. Okay, you have the Page of Coins. It's yours. Okay, it's for you to multiply. It's not for somebody else, for you to give it to somebody else for them to multiply it. Because, baby, guess what? They're not going to do it like you. They're not going to do it like you. It was meant for you. God put it in front of you. Okay? And again, we have the King of Staves. So it's you're meant to take action. So even though Pentacles is coins, it's earthly matters, right? It's the element of earth. Earth is a slow element, right? It takes time for things to grow. So it feels like even though these things are new, it feels like a slow burn, in a sense of, this is something that you've been building for a long time, and now you're finally getting to that, like, all right, boom, like, this is exactly where I wanted to be. So those opportunities are coming through as well. I am hearing so loud that for some of you, before February 1st, you're gonna get some big news, okay, that's really gonna change things for you. Okay, King of Coins. And of course, like, some of you already know about what those changes are, and already know that, like, okay, I put this in place. Like, but February 1st feels really significant here when it comes to business, when it comes to finances, right? I mean, granted, you know, the first is when you try to get all your bills paid and all of that, but I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm just saying that, like, February 1st feels really significant. Maybe I'm even speaking specifically to business, and to entrepreneurs as well. You know, you might be launching something February 1st. You might be putting some systems and things in place February 1st or before February 1st in preparation for the following month, okay, for February. I keep hearing over and over, this year, if you're not organized and if you don't have systems in place, then your business, you as an entrepreneur and your business will suffer. Because you might be receiving a lot of inquiries. You might be receiving like a lot of, like, hey, like, I want to do this, I want to but you don't have systems in place to be able to handle that. So you need to make sure that the systems that you're using are actually beneficial to you and your clients, okay? Your clients, your customers, or what have you. Get organized. Get your finances organized. Okay? What is it that you need? What is it that you need to do to get organized? If you need to, maybe you need to look at your budget, right? Maybe you did your taxes and you're already spending that money. And I'm hearing Spirit say something about like, that's fine to a certain extent, but just make sure that you're being smart with your taxes this year, okay? Make it work for you. Okay? Don't let it just be a shopping spree. Don't let it just be, don't be buying no bullshit. The end. And it isn't just about paying your bills either. I'm also hearing that as well. It's not just about paying your bills. So yeah, sure, put some money towards some bills, but it shouldn't be like, oh, I got my taxes back and now I'm about to pay all my debt. Only for you to then just rack up more bills. It's no point of clearing your debt just to rack up the bills. Like, oh, now it's clear, so I'm gonna go back and spend on my credit card. I'm hearing Spirit that this year for people whose money is out of control, whose spending is out of control, whose spending is out of control, who cannot get a handle on their bills, who cannot get a handle on their finances this year, baby, I don't know if you're going to learn some hard lessons or what it is, but this year you're going to be getting that shit together all the way. Okay? I don't know what will happen or what's going to be that aha moment, but yeah, like you getting that together, getting it together. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a mental thing or whatever it is for you, but you and your finances become besties. Okay? Right now, if you're somebody who you beefing with your finances right now, you beefing with your money, you fucking up. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Like, if you fucking up the money, if you fucking up the bag, then it's by the end of the year, you're going to have your shit together. And if not, then you need to talk to what's her face? You need to talk to the lady with the financial advisors. The financial advisors, the money people, the frugal friend in your group, like all of the things, baby. Seriously, I don't want to see you destitute, but I want you to see your money grow. Okay. Now, as far as just general overall, before I jump into some of these, can my moderators please get this together? Because I can't. I don't care. Because I'm like you can literally see me doing this shit. Anyway, I don't even know why I even put the energy towards people like that. Because get the fuck. Anywho, just a general message for the end of the month, okay? You have the Nine of Swords here. There's a lot on your mind. A lot, right? It's like It's the last week of the month. You're already so hard on yourself about what you didn't accomplish in January and what you didn't do and the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let that shit go. You don't have time for that this year. You don't have time for it at the end of the month because you didn't get something done. You're just so down on yourself and you're just like, oh my God, like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. You don't have time for that shit. Okay, you didn't do it. Okay, move on to next month. You could just push it on right on over to the next month, okay? You can still hit go. It's not the end of the world, okay? It's like you just keep, it's like you're adding this overwhelming list of like things, and I'm hearing the spirit say, stop. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. Not at all. All it's going to do is make you sad, make you depressed, make you think that you are lazy. Okay, you need to open your ears, you need to open your mind, okay, and you need to look forward, and you need to be solution oriented. Okay, this year is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak minded. Okay, you must be strong. You must remember how powerful you are. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't have a weak moment. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you can't feel. I'm not saying that you can't cry. I'm not saying any of that. But this year definitely is going to take a level of resistance, a level of perseverance. You know, again, it's a very action-oriented year. You won't have to push a little bit. The breakthroughs are real, but a breakthrough isn't soft. You get what I'm saying? Like, a breakthrough is like a bam, break through that bitch. Like, it's not easy all the time, okay? But you cannot give up. Hearing that so loud. This year is about mastery, okay? And it feels like, right, they're saying going into February, you're going to find yourself mastering some of the lessons that you really, it was hard to get over them. Okay, it was hard to get through those lessons. So I'm hearing Spirit say that, you know, you're going to see your growth. Okay, and so, yes, it's so interesting because it feels like you might even be finding yourself meeting people who have had similar experiences to you. And you're like, damn, I remember when I was there. Okay. Right, you're also getting judgment here. I'm hearing Spirit say when you hear the call, answer. There might be a lot of signs and things that you wanted to receive. Where like you're like, God, please show me a sign that I'm doing the right things and I'm going on the right path, and I'm seeing where Spirit's gonna be really showing you these signs. Biggest fucking day, okay? It's your job to see them and recognize them and move the hell on. I'm hearing that real loud. I'm hearing Spirit say, please don't get caught up in the, oh my God, I saw the sign, and then not do anything, not move forward in that, okay? February also always feels fast. It's really gonna feel fast in February. Like really, really fast. You're gonna be like, damn, what is time about? Alright. Let me know if that resonated with you in the comments. I'm going to answer a couple of questions before I shift over to the Zoom and the after show. So then how do I see the okay, I chose the sticker on up. Now how do I get to the Q&A? Let me see. No. Oh. I wish I could see who was still in here. Okay, a two loves. My ex of 1 year who has a commitment phobic who was a commitment phobic asked me out on a date this month. I still love him, so I do want to work things out, baby. Before I answer this question, are you still in here? Are you still in here? Oh, let me see. See, I don't even know if the person is still in here, so I can't even tell. But going once, going twice. Going 3 times. Okay. All right, let's see. Jet Tech 426. I need some guidance. What's this business got in store this year? Okay. God already knew, because God saw that question and was like, and let me move this because I can't stand it. All right, there we go. All right. What's this business got in store for this year? Let's see. One thing that I'm hearing so loud, stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. You're making it entirely too the things that you're thinking about, you're making it too complicated even for yourself. You're overthinking it. You need to be making this as simple and as easy, like, for yourself. You need to also remember that you've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this for a long time. Nothing has changed. Nothing is different. The only thing that's different is that the space that you have is all yours. That's the only thing that's different. That's the only thing that's different. But you know how this works. Like, they're saying, like, stop acting like you're green. Like, oh my gosh, okay. Now what do we do? You know what to do. You know what to do. You know how to do this. It's the same, right? They're saying something about, like, how do you build your book any other time when you go to work at a spa? Like, it's the same approach. It's the same approach. Like, you know how to get clients. You know where your people are. You know what to do. Like, you know how to build a book brick by brick. How many books have you built brick by brick? Now this is all yours. It's all yours. You get to do right. They're saying instead of overthinking it, think about the best qualities of each place that you worked, that you enjoyed working, and implement those into your business. But you don't need to overthink it, because the overthinking is what will slow your money down, and it's unnecessary. It's not necessary. They're saying as soon as you start kind of going into that, like, kind of maybe a freak out like space, like, it's like you need to just kind of remember that you're a fucking vet. Like, I'm a vet in this shit. I'm a vet. They're saying you don't want to tear yourself down before you even begin. And that's what it feels like your mind is doing. Like, it's almost like your mind is like, who do you think you are? And you're like, who do I think I am? And it's like, you're a fucking badass. What? Hello? Hello? You built this shit brick by brick. You've done this. Like, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's the fact that it's yours. You get 100%. And I'm hearing something too about you haven't been talking to your current clients about your new venture. Why? We vets, we don't give a fuck about a fucking non-compete. What's a non-compete? What's a non-compete? Hey, I have a different schedule over here. I'm over here now. I got a special going on over at this new spot I'm working at. I remember when I first started, I was so nervous about that freaking non-compete. And then when I realized, like, what some of the other therapists were doing, it was like, I don't give a fuck about no non-compete. The fuck? I got some, oh, you can't come to me today? Oh, okay, well, I am open over there on that day. So just call me. At the front desk. You're like, oh, oh, I see. Y'all gonna get y'all money regardless. Yes. And it's about your education. It's about your education. Oh, baby. Oh, then you should be switching everybody over then. And I won't even say switching everybody over, but you should be letting people know. I mean, you know how to do this. You know the end of the session talk. You know the end of the session talk. Throw it in there. If you can't find me here, I'm working at a new spot now. So you'll be able to find me there on these days or during these hours. And these are, I'm hearing Spirit say that these are people, the clients that you would even be letting them know that you're at this place. Y'all already have a rapport. They would rather be solely supporting you than to go to this place anyway. So you need to be very vocal about that every single time, unapologetically. It should just flow just like that. Yep. So listen, like, I know I have you down for 2 weeks, but I know I remember you telling me, because you have a few clients who it takes a little work for them to get onto your books when your schedule is and where you are or where you were. But these new hours that you have are much better for a lot of these clients. So just letting them know, like, hey, I got some new hours over at this place over here. So if you need me, this is how you can book me. Okay, and then right, I'm seeing some postcard or like a postcard or like just some little information or something like that. I'm seeing something with like maybe your picture on it or something, like some sort of picture, and then it has some information on the back. And I'm also seeing this as a coupon as well. Like there's a coupon with it. Like it's like, hey, if you come in, then you get 10% off or 15% off or something like that. I'm also hearing something about you should be offering packages. They're saying something about like you should be offering packages and maybe a new client rate, and or ooh, I also just heard, because right, and this feels like for these clients that you have that are very close to you, that love you to death, that will do anything and go anywhere for you. You could also say, bring me something from bring me something off of my Amazon wish list or something, and you get 10% off. Or you get 50% off. I don't know. But I'm hearing something about like really kind of intertwining getting what you need fully. So not just the cash, but also getting your tools. So maybe somebody brings you a pack of sheets. Maybe somebody brings you some towels. Maybe somebody brings you some cleaning products and things, right? Like, maybe somebody buys you a gift card to the laundromat if the place that you have doesn't have laundry, or maybe they do. You still want to use a more commercial machine or something like that. Just some ideas, but right, I am hearing Spirit say that don't be afraid. Let people know, like, hey, I'm working here on the weekends now. I'm working here on the weekends. You're gonna grow tremendously this year. You're gonna, right. And I'm hearing Spirit say, don't think about it too heavy at the end of the year. But I definitely am hearing just like, damn, I should have did this years ago. I should have been did this. Right? It's all about believing in yourself, really, too. Like, it took you a long time to believe that you could do this. Like, I can go out on my own and sustain myself fully 100%. And by the end of the year, you'll be able to do so. It's so interesting because your weekends book up. Busy on the weekends. To the point where you're like, all right, well, I'm doing what I need to do. Like, the business is doing what it needs to do. It's growing. You add a day. Like, it almost kind of feels like you kind of add a day. Maybe I'll say every quarter. So you get to the point where you're at about 5 days. Maybe every other week you're at 5. It's like either 5 days or 3 days or something. But the point is, you're pretty much full time in your space by the end of the year. To the point where, like, okay, it takes you a minute to, I won't say it takes you a minute, but the first 3 months of the year, you're building your book. That second quarter, it feels like you are retaining your clients. You're seeing the same clients. They're also referring, giving referrals to, right? I'm hearing Spirit say that the key is to give back, I think, to your clients. Like, they're saying something about, like, kind of make your clients feel like they're a part of this. They're a part of this growth for you. So maybe you're, doing some sort of special for reviews, right? I'll give you $5 off for a 5-star review. I'll give you a free 30 minutes for every referral or something like that. I don't know, I'm just throwing things out there, but it feels like you are doing a lot for your clients that you already have, to keep them and for them to keep talking about you, right? Let me see. Because I am also hearing where, I don't know if you're going to be creating a new social media for your business, but it does feel like you need to be making the switch, or you need to be just like actually just promoting the business, not just talking about the building of it. That's great too. That's great too. Don't stop that. But also, this is how you book me. This is how you find me. This is how you do this. Okay. Make sure your systems are all in place. So if if you already work with a booking system, you know, use that same one. Okay, like I said, and I think that's gonna be definitely rule of thumb for you. Take the things that you loved about the places that you work and implement them. Okay, the things that you love, from the services to the systems to the schedule to whatever. Okay, maybe the products, the sheets, the things. Okay. I'm also hearing something too about essential oils, but I know I don't have to have conversations with you about essential oils because we work in a place that essential oils was everything. So I know that you do those things. I know it because those are the best parts of the, the massage. That's the shit that we just gonna do. But you need to be talking about your business, okay, and putting it out there. Let me see something. I just want to see what this is. And they're saying that you do have email, like an email list. Like you do have an email list or something. You need to be, sending an email out. Maybe this email also might have a coupon. I feel like coupons are important, but I say that to say that, like, this is, how I am. Like, I don't do a lot of sales myself. I do my little things. I do my little things here and there, and I'll do my little pop-ups. But you don't want, right, they're saying no Groupon. If you do a Groupon, you can only do it for a short period of time. You can only do it for a short period of time. Yes, like you can only do short period of time. That's just to kind of like get a flow, to get a feel. But they're saying the reason is because I guess maybe you're in an area where it's not necessary. Like it isn't really necessary. Like it feels like the area that you live in, people, they gonna pay whatever for the massage. Like it's $200, it's $200. I don't care if it's good, if it's great, awesome. Like exactly, and with like out a question, like they don't question, oh well, why is it this much, or what's included with it if it's this much. They don't care. Like if oh, that's the price, okay, whatever. Like okay, thank you. Where do I lay down now? Like that's all they care about. That's all they care about. Right, but they're saying don't keep it to yourself. Like it almost kind of feels like this space you're like kind of being selfish, like it's all mine. Well, it's right. They're saying like you need to share it. Like you need to share it. And maybe right, literally, you need to give it to the people. They're like, don't hold on to it. Give it to the people. Okay, give it to them. They want it. And they'll be so excited for you. Like I'm seeing so many clients be so excited and actually really enjoying the space and loving the space. And then also loving the additional kind of like add-ons, I guess, that you have. I do see by the end of the year that you are also like you're selling like some products and things, just a few, nothing crazy, like just some products, like maybe you're selling some biofreeze, maybe you're selling the things that works, maybe you're selling neck wraps and things like that, just little small stuff in now, nothing crazy. But right, they're saying it's gonna be a year of growth, but you gotta talk about it. You gotta put it out there. You gotta let people know, like, hey, this is what's happening. Right. And they're also saying something too about doing some sort of Valentine's Day package or something. So, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the champagne and roses package or something like that. Maybe it's a little. I don't know if your space is big enough to have two tables. Shit. We was in some tiny rooms doing couple massages, child. I'm so glad Otis did not have a couples room. Oh my God, Joe. Oh Lord, I don't miss couples massages. Child, you ever been in a couples massage where the motherfuckers just finished arguing? Or when they try to fuck in the room? Like, can y'all not fuck in the room? How many of y'all have tried to have sex in the in the couples massage room? How many of y'all done it? Let me tell you something. We don't like it, and we know. We know what you're doing in there. We know what you're doing in there. All right, y'all. It happens. It happens often, okay? Like, often. Like, at least once a month. At least once a month. At least. Exactly. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the atmosphere, the relaxation, the what. I don't know if it's the robes, the vibe. I don't know, but we know what y'all doing. Goddamn it, we know. Okay. But right, Spirit was just saying something about, like, maybe just creating some sort of package around Valentine's Day, or, Galentine's Day or whatever. I'm also hearing Spirit say that you need to heavily be doing events and things like that. So, doing some chair massage or doing some table work, clothed table work, maybe some stretching or something. You need to be doing, finding some health and wellness fairs, and just whatever little events and things that your business, because it's not really about this. I mean, yes, you are your business, but some places where your customers are for your business, okay, and the type of customers. I'm also hearing something too about, like, you need to be reaching out to, right, because of this certification. You need to pay for your schooling. I'm hearing Spirit say this so loudly. You need to pay for your schooling, okay? And you need to be thinking about college students, high school student athletes, college student athletes. You need to be, doing some research on when some of these sporting events are, whatever the fuck the sporting event is. I don't know if you want to work specifically with certain athletes that do certain sports. I don't know, but you need to be looking up some of these events, and you need to be taking your information to these events and spreading the word, okay? One thing that I can say with having an older student athlete at this time, I do see the massage therapist and the physical therapist as well. I've also seen mobile chirotherapy happening at these meets and things, and people paying for it. I was shocked. I ain't gonna hold you. I was shocked. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, that's a great business idea. I'm shocked that people are actually paying for it. It's like, I'm shocked, but I'm not. So definitely something to think about and look for. Right, heavy on the college athlete, on, I guess, if you know where the professional athletes work out, or where their hotels are, or where their like, maybe their training camps and things like that. Like, you need to kind of find out this information so that you can get in there, okay? um But it'll happen, you know, it'll happen. This will be a good learning year. You'll learn a lot about your business. Your business will absolutely grow. It will be fantastic. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Do not let your mind and let your anxiety gaslight you into believing that you're a fucking rookie out here. You've been in business for yourself this entire time. As a massage therapist, they could try to hire us as employees all they fucking want, but we are our own business. We build our books brick by brick. We retain and maintain relationships with clients across state lines, okay, across county lines, across city lines. They will follow us, they will support us, they will refer us time and time and time again, because we are healers, okay. Okay, it's in our hands. We got it. We are gifted, and they know this, and they want to feel it, baby. They want to feel it. All right, peace out, y'all. I will see you. I don't know. I gotta look at this calendar because I got sick earlier this month, so I kind of fucked up my own calendar. So I gotta see what the calendar looks like so that I can stay on track with my last week of the month being off. So I will let you know how we do next week, and see you in the Zoom for the after show. If you want to join us, join the Patreon, patreon.com/Conjure by Coco. Make sure you like the live, make sure you share the live, and subscribe for your girl. Love you. Bye.